What is the bunker buster and how does it work? Over the weekend, the United States dropped 14 bunker buster bombs on 2 of 3 nuclear development sites in Iran. The third one was hit with Tomahawk missiles. Well, the idea behind it is that when you drop a bomb from an airplane, it hits the ground and then it explodes on impact. Well, when you get with a bunker buster, the nose of it is actually a hardened steel nose cone that allows the bomb to drive down through the ground and then explode at a time delay later in the fusing. And that time delay is set based on what the intelligence assesses the target to be. Now, when you're using a bunker buster, you have to consider that it's not just left and right and forward and back, but you also have to consider the depth of the target you're trying to hit. If there's an airplane sitting in the open and you're trying to hit it with a bomb and you miss by 5 meters, 15 feet, or you miss by 10 meters, 30 feet, you might still damage that airplane enough that it's unflyable. You can achieve weapons effects without scoring a direct hit. Well, the same is true if it goes too far. So if your bunker is 50 feet down, it's going to explode 140 feet below where your bunker is and not achieve weapons effects. Additionally, when you're hitting a bunker, if you miss left or right, or you miss forward or back by even a few feet, your weapon is now exploding inside the earth and not inside the bunker. So it is a much more difficult target to hit, and it requires a lot of really well coordinated intelligence on how you're going to strike this target, which is why our intelligence community, it's so important to have professionals and to have great leadership and to have people who really spend a lot of time on this intelligence, because that matters so much. So you got to make sure that you don't miss left and right. You got to make sure you don't miss forward and back. And you got to make sure that it goes through the correct soil, concrete, rebar, rock, whatever else is there in the earth that it's got to get through to get into that bunker. So it's a really complex attack. Now, the second part of this is once you have dropped that bomb, as we saw over the weekend, is how do you know if it worked or not? Well, traditionally, we actually don't do what's called BDA, bomb damage assessment. We do something different, which is called BHA, and that is bomb hit assessment. Did the weapon hit where it was supposed to hit? Yes or no? And so from a pilot perspective, you might have had a successful strike. My weapon hit exactly where it was supposed to hit. And maybe I put 2 or 3 or 14 weapons through the tunnel that it was supposed to go through. It's good BHA, bomb hit assessment. And you score that, you say, yes, that was an accurate strike. Well, later in the intelligence community, we'll figure out the BDA, bomb damage assessment. Did the bomb do the amount of damage that it was intended to do? So that's an important aspect too. So that's a lot to cover, but a lot of people have asked me for input on the strikes, and those are my initial thoughts. I'll do another video after this. I appreciate you. Like and follow for more.